I think we're back. We back? Testing. We back, okay. I need to check what happened. That was my streaming PC. It just blue screened out of nowhere. Nani? What time is it? 23:15. Now, is this on startup? 23:12. That was weird. Yeah, it was the blue screen of death. Yeah. On my streaming PC. Not my new PC, because that's off. Wonder why that happened. There's nothing showing the event viewer. I haven't updated my drivers in a couple of weeks, so it might be a driver issue. Usually the blue screen is the first thing is driver issue. But nothing's really running, which is the weirdest part. It's only OBS. There's nothing running on the streaming PC anymore. Just checking the errors for a little bit. Give me a second. So there was no bug check. Event log. Nothing showing in the event viewer. If nothing shows in the event viewer, that usually means it's just like a... it doesn't know, so it's like a graphical issue. The critical issue was kernel 41. Which is usually a graphical driver issue. It does give me an error code, but it didn't give me a chance to take it. I was trying to get a screenshot of it with the camera, but it fixed itself too fast. You just remember it? Bruh, I was too busy panicking trying to get my phone out to take a picture of it. I didn't remember the code. Hopefully it's just like an isolated issue. I'll upgrade my graphic drivers later. Because there's nothing running. Like, nothing's running. Yeah, I should have remembered it. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's just a one-time. Computers crash sometimes. It just happens. Right? BSODs can just... blue screen of death can just happen sometimes. If it happens again in like 24 hours, then I'll start worrying a bit more. I mean, I'm not really that worried because, you know, it's wallet. I mean, this is only my streaming PC now. I've got the new gaming PC, and the gaming PC is so much more powerful that I could literally just stream and run off it if I wanted to. But I just wanted to do 2 PC setup because it just makes things easier. For like graphics, for like streaming multiple things, like games on high and everything. But the gaming PC is just, you know, it's not really an issue if the streaming PC breaks. Obviously, I don't want it to break if I can, and I'll try and fix it if it's like a small part replacement. But I'm not too worried about it because if it's anything really, really important, it'd be in the event viewer, and the event viewer is only logging the actual crash and it's unidentified, and that usually means it's like a graphical issue. Because OBS was the only thing running, and OBS runs off my GPU, that makes me think even more that it's a GPU issue, because Twitch has had an update. No, sorry, OBS has had an update recently, but I didn't update it. I had another update recently, and I think that was about something about crashes as well. So considering the only thing that's running on this gaming PC is OBS, and OBS all runs off my GPU, that makes me even less worried, because a blue screen of death is usually like can be a driver issue as well. So, well, I disagree, because OBS runs quite heavily off your GPU, and blue screen of death usually are a GPU issue, from my experience, and when I've asked any technical support or whatever. Usually, like, it can be like a driver issue. So a blue screen of death. It wasn't the black screen of death. It was a blue one. If you didn't panic, take a picture. Yeah. From drivers to yeah. BOD are just the system encountering a critical error and deciding it's out of option, so it kills everything. Yeah. Well, it's not about capping out. It's a conflict. Like, I know for a fact my GPU is only running at about 30% right now. It's just the fact that it probably encountered like an error in the drivers or something. Because there's been... OBS has had a lot of updates recently. In the last month... OBS usually doesn't get many upgrades, but in the last, like... In the last month, OBS has had 3 updates because there's been crashing issues and multiple other issues. Now, if OBS is constantly running, we were running for quite a while. It could have just like had a random issue where OBS was trying to encode my GPU, things collided and didn't work, the computer didn't know how to deal with it, so the only way it thought to do it was to crash it, to secure to save something, but yeah. Because I did have an issue where I had a blue screen of death many years ago, or a year or so ago, and I upgraded my graphics drivers and that fixed it, so... Crashing doesn't equal be a blue screen of death, yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm fine with this arrangement too. I'm not interested in Morgan anyway. I'm just here to keep an eye on things until Hino and Masher are reunited. Okay, let's do this. Maybe Chibi was so angry at me that he decided to crash my computer. Maybe he hacker-manned me. I got hacker-manned. It's called blue screen of death? Yes. Well, there's also black screen of death, right? Where your computer just cuts out. It goes black. It just dies. Getting mad hungry. It's 11:30. I'm surprised my cat hasn't checked for food yet. If your whole PC just fucking dies in black, that's your GPU passing out, yeah. Happened too many times. I can't believe it took us almost an hour to get up the stairs to the throne room. Kneel. Present. Worship. Submit. Emissaries to the throne. Cease your breathing. 30 ambassadors. 100 officials. Close your mouths. You are in the presence of High Queen Morgan, the king who expands our boundary, and upon whose shoulders all of Britain rests. Reveal in her glory. Know this, child of prophecy. Know this, foreign mage. This meeting is a sign of the High Queen's grace and amnesty. Amnesty. Thank you. It is so very good of you all to come, even without a formal invitation. My ambassadors and officials are now commanded to be silent. Until this meeting ends, or I order otherwise. The only people present permitted to speak are myself, and my guests, and me, Barrow Gut, the Queen's hubby. Sorry, fancy fairies. Oh, fuck this guy. He's right here, too. Fuck Barrow. We're about to murder his ass. Barrow Gut. So he really is here in Camelot. And did he say Morgan's husband? Hey there, Hino and friends. Haven't seen you all since Olympus. What a look of surprise. Hey now, don't tell me Mash didn't tell you I'm Morgan's, if you're here then. Right, as a master, yourself, of course. That's where your mind goes, right, Hino? Yep, it's true. I admit it. I'm Morgan's master. The partner of the High Queen who rules over the land of the Fae. But that doesn't make any sense. Sure it does, and it's true. I mean, yeah, she's so far out of my league, I've had a hard time believing it myself, but facts are facts. Victoria, I give you permission to approach. Raise your head. Okay. I see. It appears you are truly the child of prophecy. And you must be the foreign mage. The master of Chaldea, seeking so desperately to restore what you call proper human history. Yes, I am. Your efforts in Norwich, though commendable, were unnecessary. Still, you did well eliminating the calamity. Putting Beryl on screen, sorry PP, but I had to report you, Nanny. I will therefore reward you accordingly. Typically, I would compensate you in your currency of my realm. However, I understand the source of your magical energy is spatial magical energy, occupying values you refer to as QP, which are derived from viewing magical elements as particles, correct? Damn, she knows about QP! I trust 100 million of these should suffice. Take them. She's giving us 100 million QP. Did we actually get that? That'd be so funny if we did. That much? And wait, Does this mean you have a QP mint here? Of course not. I simply create them myself by using your own Magecraft system's methods. I have nothing more to say. If there is nothing else you wish to discuss, then our business is concluded. Victoria, Hino, if either of you would ask questions of me, now is the time. Wait, that's it? She just comes here, gives us 100 million QP and she says, okay, bugger off. I've seen you now. I've seen you now. Goodbye. Goodbye. But be warned, though you are my guest, careless words may cost you that status and the protection it affords. Victoria is withering under her gaze, not that I can blame her. So you will speak up first then. Very well, you are indeed brave. Tell me, Conqueror of 5 Lost Belts, what is it you want? Chaldea's goal is to resolve the Bleached Earth phenomenon. Yes, I am aware of the situation in the outside world. Barrow-Gut has informed me. But there has been another anomaly detected in this Lost Belt that we need to resolve first. Oh, and what sort of anomaly? Using an ability similar to the Angel's ability to prophecy, we've observed a future dissipating a cataclysmic collapse. We don't yet know what causes this collapse or how it will actually happen. But if it isn't stopped, it'll spread across all of Britain, ultimately destroying the entire planet. That's why Chaldea came to Fairy Britain. We need to investigate this collapse and prevent it from further happening ever again. Now that the Tree of Emptiness is gone, we have no quarrel with the Lost Belt. Our goal is to stop the world's collapse. That's all. I see. So you have come here not to conquer our world, but to save it? Is that all? We also want a divine construct we can use against the foreign god. That's right. We're hoping to acquire the Sacred Lance, Rongo-Miniad, the incredibly powerful spell you cast at Olympus. We would like you to provide us with either a mystic code that lets us use that spell ourselves, or the Magecraft theory we can use to recreate it. Olympus? Foreign god? What in the world are all those outsiders talking about? And how can they be so reckless to make a demand of the High Queen of all people? Didn't she say they couldn't talk? She's about to murder these fools. Huh. Yes, I know the weapon you seek. Oh god, look at that look on her eyes. I kind of like that look. Like the half eye closed, like she's looking down at us. That's kind of a nice look, I'm not gonna lie. I also believe you when you say you have come to save Britain. It's like a smug, like... I don't know how to explain that look that she's giving us right now. But I like it. And so I will say this to you. You and your proper human history will come to a miserable end. Nani? This collapse you have observed will be the result of me expanding my territory. I shall be the one to put a true and final end to your history. I would never willingly surrender my divine construct to you, my mortal enemy. Hino, arrogant child. To save your world, you will have to defeat me. What you call proper human history cannot be saved otherwise. Is that your way of declaring war on us, Queen Morgan? Proper human history and my realm can never coexist. If you wish to save your world, you will have to win it for me. I really thought she might be willing to listen. Now we have to fight her after all. That goes for you too, Etoria, accursed child of Angel's prophecy. The year's end will bring a great calamity. It shall once again destroy every fairy in Britain. But fairies do not learn, ever. No matter how many times they die, they will always be born anew. As long as my castle remains intact, Fairy Britain shall always be reborn, even should all Britain burn. Your Majesty, are you saying you'll only protect your kingdom, not your citizens? Yes. I offer fairies no salvation. I shall defend my land, nothing more. With all the magical energy I have stored in this throne, I have nothing to fear from the great calamity. Furthermore, only a chosen fairy can sit this throne. Sit on this throne, maybe? You are neither like the fairies nor the foreign mage. You have been chosen. You are neither a rebel nor an invader. You are the Staff of Selection's chosen wielder. By accepting my invitation, you have proven yourself the true child of prophecy. There's that look again. And you alone have the right to bring me to justice, fairy sent from paradise. Even should you fill oceans with the blood you shed in battle against me, you would be innocent of sin. If you wish to save Britain, you must defeat me and claim the throne for yourself. Go then, Fulfill that absurd prophecy if you can. You should know better than anyone that you have no choice. Damn. Then it would seem our discussion is concluded. I am pleased we now understand each other. I know, right? Who wants a nice peaceful resolution where everyone goes home buddy-buddy with no bloodshed? So on that note, you guys were stupid enough to come here with nothing more than faith in people's innate goodness and honor, and now for your negotiations here have completely broken down. You didn't really think you could leave here without a fight, right? Oh shit, what? Of course not. Hino, Victoria, get behind me. I thought this might Be silent. Get fucked, Beryl! Unintelligible screaming. Ah! Even now, these are my honored guests. I will permit not so much as a hair on their heads to come to a harm, nor will I allow even an insult to their pride until they have left Camelot. Yo! Okay, respect for Morgan. Get fucked, Beryl, you little bitch! Translation, you've gotta be shitting me! Yeah, get fucked, man. Forgive my husband's insolent child. Insolence. Daughter of Tinchadil. So long as you remain Atoria, I shall not recognize you as my enemy. As long as the bells of pilgrimage remain unrung, my lords are forbidden from attacking any of you. However, if she does start ringing the bells, and officially declares herself the child of prophecy, then, and only then, shall I name her, along with my Chaldea, my enemies, and my marshal, my army against you. I therefore advise you to think carefully before beginning a war you cannot possibly win. Now, stand down. I am certain there is nothing left to say. Damn! I mean, okay, I don't know how to interpret that. So she's basically saying she won't crush us unless we call her her enemy. Is that compassion she's showing, or just, like, ignorance? Like, does she just think that we can't even possibly be a threat to her, so she doesn't really care what we do? And she'll only put some effort towards us if we make ourselves a pain in the ass? I'm not sure how to interpret that. Or is there? Where did you take Mash? Mash? What is that? That's the name of our companion, the one you swallowed up with the spell you usually use to get rid of calamities. She's a demi-servant with the spirit origin of Galahad, the Shield Knight. Since you named your Tamlin after the other Knights of the Round Table, I'm sure you must know that name too. I see. That explains it. Yes, I hold your knight captive. She's alive! Where is she? I see no reason I should tell you. She is my trophy. But I can assure you, she is alive and well. No one can harm her, not even me. Huh? Did she put her in Avalon? Oh shit! What if she sealed her in Avalon with Merlin? Oh heck, maybe that's what she did. Suspense, yeah, I know, right? Ooh, chat, actually, before we start this node, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to use the bathroom and feed my cat. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, chat. I don't know if I should be worried about that blue screen of death or not. I need to figure out if I can worry about... I need to figure out when the stream's over, see if I can investigate the issue a bit more in the event viewer, see what happens. I guess I shouldn't worry about it if it doesn't happen again. I'll update my drivers. I'll do like a disk check after I finish streaming, see if there's any corrupted files. But it's weird that like it happened when nothing's really running other than OBS. OBS is literally the only thing running on my computer right now. Man, watching this after playing through it is making things make more sense. Yeah, that's usually the case, Glitchy. That's usually the case. Like, it's the same with when you watch like an anime or a film or play a game again a second time. Usually, the more times you replay through it, the more times you're like, oh, actually, that's why that happened. That makes sense now, you know? Kind of the same thing. If it happened again, remember to check it afterwards. Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen when I'm going AFK though, so I won't be able to see. But I guess we'll, shit. I could set my phone screen to record. Nah, I won't do that. It's fine. I'll just pray it won't happen again. Alright, chat, I'll play some music on for you because I'm going to be gone for like 5 minutes. Oh, my microphone's still active in this. I can't remember if I added a mic scene to this or not. Alright, chat, be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Hey, the computer didn't crash while I was gone, chat. Bro, is there any way to see, like, you would think that, like, after you have, like, a blue screen, there would be, like, a way, like, it would record what went wrong, right? Like, because I thought that was what the event viewer was for, to show you, like, what went wrong. Like, I thought it would store some sort of log on the computer after a reboot or something. If it shows you that's in the begin with. If it blue screens of death, you can get an error code. Yeah, but only from that blue screen though, right? Like, it doesn't put it on my computer anywhere else, right? I really hope there's nothing serious wrong, because I've just got the 2 streaming PC set up and it'd be really cool to keep running with it. So I hope it's nothing serious. I hope it's just like just an error in the driver or something. Because, like I said, the only thing that's running is OBS. That's what makes me think it's just like a graphics card error with a driver error, because there's nothing running. Like, my computer has no... my computer isn't even under... My streaming PC isn't under any sort of strenuous load. It's a very light load with OBS running like really softly. That's why I got the whole the two streaming set up. So like, this computer would just run OBS in the VTuber program, and then, you know, my gaming PC would be able to wait. Just hope it doesn't happen again. I'm curious if there's any actually graphical. I'll have to do that. Like, what's the best way to do it again? You just do like a driver check to make sure there's no crap files on your driver, right? Is it like a CD scan or something in the command prompt? Obviously, I won't do that now. And then just upgrade my graphics drivers. I used to have a lot of crashes with this old computer if my graphics drivers weren't up to date all the time. Like, constantly it was getting crashes, and every time I updated it, they went away. See if there are any drivers. There are in fact drivers, yeah. So after stream, I'll update my graphics drive. Oh, I'll do the scan disk check first. See if there's any corrupt files on my computer or the drives or whatever. And then I'll upgrade graphics drivers. It has to be something related to my GPU though. It has to be, because like, computers just don't randomly crash. There's always a reason for it. Like, whether they lose power because something just broke, or your computer's running too hard, or there's a GPU error or something. I don't know. I don't know. How long's this song got left? Just got like a minute. We'll listen to the end of it. Because Event Viewer is only showing me that my computer lost power suddenly, which was because of the crash, you know. Fucking Colonel 41. That plagues me. I do have a report in the error summary. It says the computer is rebooted from a bug check, but I think that was just because of the blue screen, right? That won't tell me anything. It said there's a log for it, but I don't think that will actually tell me anything. Bug check? My computer's got bugs! I'm just having one issue after the other lately. I can't catch a break. Holy fuck. Okay. Let's get back to the end of this section. Bonk. Then go here, like this. Man, I'm grinding boring as is Extreme Z Awakenings, because I took a big break from Dokkan, and I never, that's one actually I've never got into, is the Dokkan. The Dragon Ball Z one. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, rock the dragon. Is the sound for the game working? I think it's just because we made it back outside the castle safely, but yeah, it wasn't much for discussion, was it? He basically just told us we're enemies and threatened to show us no mercy if we dare defy her. Yep, can't say it was a very productive talk. We know now that Morgan definitely sees proper human history as our enemy. And we know that Mash is safe, but being kept in captivity somewhere. But that's just confirmation of some of the things that we already at least suspected. I didn't see anything that could give us any kind of clue as to how we could possibly beat her in a fight. We didn't learn anything useful about the divine construct either. Actually, we did. Just make a bit of progress there. Remember that the atrium in the throne room, the one overlooking the pit? The atrium. Well, I noticed a distinct magical energy pattern nearby. It was very similar to the Lion King's in the Sixth Singularity. That confirms for me that Morgan has her Uncle Miniad on hand, in weaponized form. And not just one or two of them, either. She must have at least 10 in place around Camelot's main gate. What? She has 10 Rongo Miniads? What the fuck? And with that many of them at hand, she must have already used them here several times before. So we can assume that the one she threw at Olympus, must have been just one of the several she had already. How did she have so many Rongo Miniads? What? It would have been great if she'd be willing to sell us just one of them, but it's pretty clear that's not an option. She has like unlimited Rongo Miniads. So now, the only way for us to complete our initial objective of acquiring that divine construct for ourselves is to defeat Morgan. We definitely have to work cut out for us, don't we? Still, at least we made it out of there safe and sound. We also know that Queen Morgan is true to her word. True, both Morgan herself and all of Camelot might be so stuffed with magical energy it's downright chilling. But she was also adamant about upholding the laws she kept as queen. She didn't even listen to Beryl when he tried to break them. Beryl the fucker. Tried to kill us in the throne room, what an asshole. I know, Hino. That only makes it all the more mysterious. Beryl said he was Morgan's master. If that's true, it would make her a servant. But it can't be true, because she's been ruling Fairy Britain for at least 2,000 years. Beryl couldn't have come to this lost belt any sooner than the end of 2019, just like all the other cryptors. Obviously, Morgan would have already been the queen of this land by then, so he couldn't possibly have summoned her as a servant. So the question is he lying about that? Or is he being made to believe it? Either way, we need a lot more information before we can draw any conclusions. Oh, hey, they're back! Guys, over here! Welcome back, Atoria. Hino. So, how'd the audience go? What's Queen Morgan really like? Was she terrifying? Was she strong? Was she really 10 meters tall? 10 meters tall. I mean, anyone could take Tristan in as a daughter. Must eat nothing but other fairies, right? Well, she definitely seemed like a queen. Cut that out, Gareth. Can't you see the Child of Prophecy doing her best not to spoil your fun? The truth is, the queen was completely ordinary, right, Atoria? Isn't that what you want to say? Huh? I can tell. I'm an expert at reading fair maidens' minds, after all. Don't worry, Atoria. It's okay to be yourself. I don't know much about how maidens think, but being yourself is good advice. Deep down, you're a stubborn shrew with a fierce competitive streak, right? If anything, you were probably thinking something like, the queen? I could take her any day of the week. Give me 1,000 years and I'd probably be way stronger than her. 1,000 years? I wasn't thinking anything of the sort. Couldn't you at least make it 100 years? Gareth's smile is very precious with Da Vinci too. I guess we won't be getting a cushy escort back to Norwich, especially after they basically kicked us out of town. I wasn't expecting the way back to be easy, but now that it's time to go, it's looking harder than ever. If they had just given us at least one carriage, we could have had a nice comfortable ride back to... Is that red bit? Oh, hello. Fancy running to all of you here. Oberon. I was out taking our new carriage for a test drive, and I just happened to find myself in Camelot. Seems like fate to me. Go on, get in, don't be shy. Oberon, you sly dog. Yep, I figured you'd be finishing up around now. How does he know so much? He's just perfect about everything. What the hell? I take it your audience with the Queen's all done now. I'd love to hear all about it, but first, we should probably get going before our presence here gives the Queen's army any ideas. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you haven't been tempted by any of the carriages. Say hello to our new and improved carriage. It's now got 6 passenger seats and 2 sleeping berths. Yo, we got an upgrade! With this bad boy, I can promise you all a more comfortable journey around Britain than ever before. You'll see, they don't call me Redra, Homestretch Bit, for nothing. He's changed his name again. That's great to hear about the carriage, but why are you glammed up too? Once I told the fairies of Norwich that I was a Child of Prophecy attendants, they were delighted to absolutely pamper me. The Earthclan fairies whipped up this armor for me during the celebration. Snort. I see. Well, that's nice. I just hope you're ready to pay it for yourself. Ready to pay for it yourself. He's like, no. Alright, I think we're on the last node now, right? Oh shit. Oh, we got our 100. I can't believe they just gave us 100 million QP. What? That's crazy. It reminds me of the Babylonian times when they were giving you resources to like grow your stuff, basically telling you like, oh shit, you're about to get in for a fight. Make sure you got everything leveled up. Here's like 1 billion free embers. You haven't done that in a while, I feel, right? Like giving us free stuff. It's kind of cool. 100 million is quite a lot too. And that's how our audience with Morgan ended. Well, she certainly didn't mince words, did she? Morgan is eager for this fight. I'd hoped there might be some way to broker peace if Chaldea and the Child of Prophecy met with her together, but she obviously never had any intention of giving up her throne to the Child of Prophecy, the true king. And that's not all. Morgan doesn't even plan on saving Britain. She said she was going to expand her territory and destroy the outside world, right? I was already pretty sure that was her plan, but I didn't know how she planned on pulling it off. But after hearing about your meeting, I think I've got it. She's going to use the Great Calamity herself. How so? Remember that water mirror spell she used at Norwich? That's what she always used to get rid of calamities before. Isn't that right, Habitrot? Yep, she doesn't usually break it out at that massive a scale, but that teleportation spell is one of her go-tos. So, even if Hino and Mash hadn't gone to such extraordinary lengths, she would have still made the calamity disappear. Or rather, she would have made it her own. I think Morgan's been trying to acquire the calamities for herself. And if she is, that must mean she's able to harness their magical energy and use it as her own. That's the magical energy she's going to use to overwrite Hino's world, proper human history, and make it her territory. She's going to take the curse meant to destroy the world of fairies and use it to destroy the world of humans. That's her plan. She's not out to stop the Great Calamity, she wants it to happen. So instead of getting rid of the calamities, she's going to use it as a weapon? Even though she has more than enough power to banish it, like she did in Norwich? But that would mean only the fairies inside Camelot would survive. Wait, this is fucking Camelot all over again, right? Only everybody in Camelot will survive. Now that you mention it, those upper-class fairies in Camelot all look down on the other cities. I even heard them say stuff like, the only fairies worth anything are those from Camelot with a straight face. They've completely brought the whole privileged class nonsense the Queen fed them. I'm sure they just think the Child of Prophecy as an irritant, or an irritant. I know the Queen said she wouldn't consider us her enemy until we ring the bells of the pilgrimage, but she also married to a Beryl, right? It's a good thing Oberon showed up with the carriage when he did, because there's no telling when he might have sent troops after us. You said it. First things first, we should put some distance between us and Camelot. We can figure out the next course of action after that. If nothing else, we know exactly what we have to do now, if we're going to save Britain, our world, and MASH. We're going to have to defeat Morgan. Wait, are we going to actually have to defeat Morgan without MASH? I mean, that's the first, right? We're going to defeat Morgan to save MASH, because MASH is, like, held captive. Usually we've always had MASH at our side. Several hours after the meeting at the empty throne room. Still no sign of movement from the pit. That is concerning. That aside, a great calamity that comes every 1,000 years. The sheer idiocy of these fairies never ceases to amaze. At least it's useful. I will use whatever I must to erase proper human history. Forever. What is she doing here? Oh, fuck. We still don't really know who she is. Just like a watcher of the foreign god or something, like just an observer or something. You again. You know that merely observing will resolve nothing. If you are truly the foreign god's priestess, you should at least try to kill me. Though, of course, that assassination attempt by a disciple of the foreign god did not go so well for him. No servant comprised of a heroic spirit from proper human history can hope to match my Tam Lin. If you will do nothing but stand there and watch, then do not show yourself. I tire of looking at you. If there is something you wish to say to me, then speak, as he did. Nope, she just goes. She's real creepy, bro. Wait. It's him. Sorry to interrupt your chat. I would have knocked, but there's no door here. Of course not. Why would I welcome guests merely because they come knocking? I do have a waiting room, though. How'd you care to use it? You mean the ghost ward down below? It's majestic but unnecessary. I don't have time to wait. I'm neither omnipotent nor a talented mage like yourself. I'm just an ordinary man, capable of nothing but ordinary work. Truthfully, I should be avoiding places like this, where I have no business in the first place. Your actions defy comprehension. You are clearly from Chaldea. You're on the side of proper human history. Well, the foreign god means to wipe the slate of human history clean. I could end up destroying it before she gets a chance. Is that not why you are here? To stop me? No. If you can really destroy it, go ahead. What? True. If left to your own devices, I'm sure you will indeed destroy this planet and erase humanity. And that is preferable to the foreign god achieving her goal. Your goal is to wipe out proper human history, so you can expand the land of the Fae and rule it as its queen. I can't approve of your goal, or your approach in pursuing it, but I do respect what you've accomplished. So, I will neither try to interfere with your plans, nor lend Chaldea my aid. If you should succeed in rendering this planet a lifeless husk, I have no objection. Wait, what is it? What does this guy want, dude? I mean, he helped us in the past, right? He helped us in Atlantis one time, right? If you are not here to interfere, then why have you come? You claimed you had no time to waste, did you not? I came to see what you've created here. It deserves at least that much. You saw the Tree of Emptiness for what it really was, and instead of tearing it, or fearing it, you used it for yourself. You grasped Chaldea's summoning system instantly, and made it your own. Those are truly exceptional accomplishments. There are scant few who have even approached your level of godlike genius. Now, do you understand, High Queen Morgan? I came here to praise you. I cannot imagine there is anyone else willing or able to give you the accolades you deserve. Huh. Your estimation of my magecraft skill means nothing to me. If anything, it sounds snide. Now, if that is all you have to say, then leave. This world is soon to be mine. There will be no place in it for either the foreign god or a beast? He's a fucking beast of calamity? I know. This was the last chance to intervene anyway. I like how they just call him the Chaldean. Even if I did try to get in your way now, it wouldn't change anything. If my aim were to stop what is happening here, I have to come 2,000 years too late. Or I have come 2,000 years too late. Your history is perfect. Your script is complete. While you did make a mistake with Tristan, your victory is still close at hand. As one who has stood in this very position, I want to applaud you and the path you've taken. In my estimation, neither the Child of Prophecy nor the Master of Chaldea have any hope of defeating you. Though, of course, where a third-party player has yet to show themselves to intervene, that could change things considerably. Oh shit, what is going to happen in this lost spell, dude? There are so many angles I don't even know at this moment in time. I can't even begin to guess. Because this Chaldean guy, I'm assuming, was the same... I mean, they didn't show his face, so it might not be him, but I'm assuming it was the same guy from LB5. You know, the guy who looked like Romani. You know, who... We don't know who he is, but we assume it's the fucking... the pillar, right? Who survived. Maybe he survived somehow, and he's still keeping, like, Romani's appearance or something. Or maybe he's actually the real Romani. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out, hopefully. We won't find out this lost spell, though, that's for sure. They're definitely going to keep that under strong wraps. PP is right up to the light. I think so, yeah. Well, oh, God, another long no. Jesus. Oh, Londondinium now. Oh, shit. We're going to meet Percy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of want to do this. I mean, it's kind of a bit late to play Final Fantasy 16 anyway, and I'm kind of on a roll. I'm afraid of the blue screen of death zone. I kind of want to investigate a little bit of it, but want to upgrade everything, do like a disc check and everything, but at the same time, kind of feel like I've got more energy. I feel like I could read another section. I think we'll do it. I think we'll go again. I think we're going ham chat. We're going in. We're going in. No stopping. What's wrong, Cheeks? Do you want to go to bed? You can go to bed if you need to. I know you feel like you have to be a front line of defense for spoilers, but don't Google it, and if you Google it, don't say it in chat, PRG. You know, I don't see you too often. I know you don't mean any harm, but if you post spoilers in FGO, I will ban your ass. Without a shadow of a doubt. So please don't post spoilers. It's fine, PP. Just wait for the next one to remember to note it down, yeah. Well, I hope there is no next one, Shen, right? I hope that was just a one-off. Because, you know, you can get crashes and blue screens from just one-off, like, random instances, right? Like, you know, shit does happen. That's what happens with computers. Sometimes you get, like, a random blue screen that never happens again. Sometimes it happens constantly. I mean, that's what PCs are all about. It's like, sometimes they can work flawlessly for years and just have a random crash, and that crash can never happen again. Yeah, I know, PGR, but I know you're also a bit of a, you know, you like to troll a little bit. And I'm a very open and free-spirited person, but the one thing I will not tolerate is story spoilers, especially in FGO. That is my only limit. Story spoilers and being really harsh to each other, like, you know, really trying to upset each other in chat. Yeah. A game theory? Game theory. I'm just warning. It's my only no tolerance. It's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. Why are you crying? Why is the crying cat? Is this going to be another farm node? Oh, double sound? I keep forgetting to turn that off. God damn it. Keep forgetting to turn the double sound off. God, should we keep going? What do you guys think? I feel like I'm good to keep going, but I don't know how long this node is. These nodes seem freaking long too. What chapter are we actually at? 11. So we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway. We're almost halfway. And then section 3. Section 1 and 2 is 24. How much does section 3 add? How many chapters? You guys are gonna tell me like section 3 is as long as section 1 and 2 put together, right? You're gonna tell me. It's like 34 or something, like holy shit. So section 3 adds like another 10 then. My god, it doesn't feel like we'll ever catch up. Not that I'm in any rush, but it would be nice to be a bit closer. This is so bloody long though. So bloody long. What are you guys feeling? Do you feel like you could listen to me rant on in FGO for like another hour or so? Because each chapter is probably going to be that long. We've been reading all day again. Reading all day. I love this little spell, but also hate it. Why do you hate it? Because it's so long? Or just because, like, the story upsets you or something? I think we'll keep going. We're gonna keep going, chat. The fields, man? The fields, yeah. I'm assuming I haven't hit the fields part yet, because I don't feel like... We've had a couple of instances that's been pretty emotional, especially like the mash part on the beach. But I'm expecting it to pick up soon, because like, the first, like, 11 chapters are just storyboarding, right? We've been learning about Fae Britain, we're learning about who's in charge, learning about the history, learning about all the clan heads, a little bit of emotion with Mash and Bogart, and then Mash on the Norwich Calamity front part. But that's it now. we know all the lore, sort of thing. I feel like we know the history, we know the whereas. We talked to Morgan. We know our path is only going to be to defeat her. That's the only option. We know we got to like raise Victoria to like the Child of Prophecy and something. I mean, I guess there's like now we've got instances of a third party going to intervene. That can't possibly be Noct Naraya. I don't feel she would serve as a strong enough third party. So there's got to be someone else we don't know of. Who the hell that is? I don't know. Maybe Pepperoncino? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. We'll find out. Moon Cancer. It's actually me, Kono Lolida. It's me and Lolly? Oh shit. It's like some JoJo Bizarro. It's actually me, Lolly and Jinx Konoza. You guys are gonna Zawaldo. Zawaldo. And you as well? Oh my god. I don't know. I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid to approach any node in this Lost Belt now. Like, do I approach it as a simple farming node? Do we approach it as, like, more Moors? Is it going to be another Tamacat come to kick our ass, like, unexpectedly? No. Still got one more level to go. I think you're still got a couple levels to go, right? Yeah. Kono lolibat woteda. Kone lolo tojix to glitchida. Is there actually any Moon Cancer AoEs? Isn't Kiara Moon Cancer AoE? She is, but mine isn't leveled up. Summer Kiara. Could just take a Berserker, I guess. Berserker. Berserker! Should we take Morgan just for the lulls? Then again, my Morgan doesn't seem to do much damage though. I feel like I am lacking in Berserkers, AoE Berserkers. Guess we'll just take Morgan for now. Whoops. And hope it's not like some craziness. We'll just watch. I bet it's gonna be another Tamika. We're getting our ass kicked. I'm going in like a farm team. It's gonna be some stupid node again. Or I get spanked. Gonna get spanked. Try to put like a semi-serious in the back line. Put like Raikou. Oh no, she's too expensive. Let's get rid of this. Put you in. I want to shove. Oh, we can't afford it. Let's take out the Master XP for now. Do you want to put a K-scope on Raikou? Just so if we need something, if we need like an emergency backup, we have it there. Londonium. Londinium. You got the Grimace shake and it tastes like cold medicine? What is that? Is it an actual drink that McDonald's is serving? I don't think even Nasty can stand up to that. What, you and Lolly know? You, Lolly, and Glitchy, definitely not. So, now that we put some distance between us and Camelot to avoid any possible trouble with royal soldiers, who just didn't know about the Queen's orders not to harm us? We've moved along the northern border. And come across a chocolate field. That's truly a sight to put. Wait, a chocolate field? What? Now that we've put some distance between us and the Camelot to avoid any possible trouble with the royal soldiers who just didn't know about the Queen's order. Okay. Chocolate field? Come across a chocolate field. That's truly a sight to behold. Whoa, that chocolate growing straight out of the ground. How is that possible? Candy! Oh, that's cute. No way. How the hell does this work? I have to take a closer look. What are you doing? That field doesn't belong to you. You should be ashamed of yourself trampling someone else's field with your dirty shoes. If you're gonna go around tasting this stuff, you need to do so from one of the edges. Whoa! A field full of deluxe premium chocolate bars Lady Aurora once gave me a tiny piece of. Is this gonna be like another Drake thing where it's like chocolate is the lure to pull people in instead of like something from the water? This can't compare to a carrot, but it may well be the sweetest thing I've ever tasted. Cannonball! Now don't you start too, you idiot! This all so good, it's so sweet. It's a little messy, but it's still just so yummy. I'm glad to see you're all enjoying yourselves. How can you be so relaxed about this, Oberon? We still need to keep an eye out for any signs of What is it, Gareth? Aren't you going to jump in there with them? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh! Everyone, please settle down. You can't eat that chocolate. Too much chocolate in their mouths to speak coherently. Oh no, I knew it. These are not gonna rise chocolate fields. I've heard about them. They're made with paralysis agent, charm, and calories out the wazoo. Any fairy who takes the chocolate becomes a hopeless chocoholic. And then they have to do whatever Knock and Rise says for the rest of their lives, according to Gareth's own research. No idea what Gareth is talking about. It's Medic again. Crap. Casually wipes mouth with fingers. Did those more just... Did he eat the chocolate as well? Did those more just pop out of the field? They must have been lying in wait to ensnare any fairies as they come to the chocolate paralysis. First fairies eat the chocolate, then the Moors eat the fairies. What a perfectly devious predatory tactic. And I'm afraid none of the others will be of any help. Now that their veins are full of chocolate poison. Come on, Mermassa. This one's all up to us. Got it. Good luck, Gareth. Mermassa? Why did you just take a step back and... What's that you're holding behind you? Sorry. It was right there in arm's reach, so I just couldn't help myself. Even the Mermassa's eating the chocolate. Some wise elder you turned out to be. Even the Muramasa couldn't resist the chocolate urge. Dude, this Lost Belt is so funny. It's so full of a lot of funny things. Was that in... What was that? We had like the draining effect, but nothing actually happened. Hi, NFS services. Oh fuck, I forgot to change my mystic code, we can't loop. We better hope that we get some decent face cards. I forgot, when you use Morgan, she has a 6-turn cooldown, so you need the association mystic code. Poop. If there's just one enemy, that'd be nice. Pog. And we should have a lot of Morgan face cards, because last turn we had nothing but Koyan. Okay, 2. That'll work. I hope. Give her double crit bonus. Hi! Hi! Does that give... Oh, wait! Oh no, because that's only the 20% buff, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Should be dead. Oh, damn it. We had double Buster card to be easy dead. If I rolled the right Mystic Code, it would have been a Brave Chain too. This was MP to make sure. We could face card, but if we don't crit, it wouldn't kill. Huh? Does this mean none of you are paralyzed? Sorry, Gareth, but no, we're totally fine. I don't think this chocolate is poison at all. That's right. Incidentally, when people refer to chocoholics, they're talking about people who just really love chocolate, or will go all the way, north just to have some. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a medical condition. Whoa, you're right. This is really good. It's sweet and crunchy, easy to eat, and doesn't even make me thirsty. I feel so much more alert now, too. Still, it's a rare luxury. Good, it's a rare luxury, good. And these fields really do belong to Noknaraya. So if you keep sampling the chocolate without permission, well, see for yourselves. Oh crap, there's a huge army headed this way. But hang on, the hell are they wearing? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Damn, they've got us surrounded. These numbers, this honeybee-like magical energy pressure, it's... That's far enough, you shameless tourists. You've got a lot of nerve, eating your fill of my chocolate. Or is this your way of applying to be my slaves down to my great-great-grand successor? That voice. Whoa! When did we get that outfit? Did we get that outfit? We probably don't, right? That's a great outfit. I like that. What are you laughing at, jeez? Never? Figures. There are so many outfits we never get. Like, we never got Drake's cool outfit that time she wore. We never got... Was it Da Vinci's cool outfit? Now... no, not Da Vinci. Who else was it? In LB 5.5, there was someone who had a sick outfit. We don't get it. Summer Betty, yeah. With the glasses. There was also someone from 5.5. There was many outfits we've seen recently, I remember, that we don't actually get. Damn, that's unfortunate. That's right. Now throw yourselves at my feet and beg for forgiveness. I don't care what backwater town you fairies hail from. One look at this beauty should tell you all you need to know about who you're dealing with. Now, on that note, I, Queen Noknaraya, pass judgment on these foul chocolate thieves. That's one count of stealing of government property, one count of smuggling valuable cultural property, one count of dining and dashing, and one count of what is that? Lese-majesté? For those 4 crimes, I sentence you all to spend the next 100 years packing chocolate for retail. After which you will live out the rest of your days in Edinburgh, while receiving a comfortable pension to match the contributions of your labor. Oh, okay. This is a pretty good deal. I knew it. It's Queen Meb. What? What? We get everything in 5.5? No. Anyone else wish we could disable MP music? There's not that many servants in there anyhow. I don't remember. I remember there was something in 5.5. It's like, oh, did we get outfit? You were like, nah. Nee. Nee. I don't remember whose outfit it was though. Someone had a cool outfit. I first met her in Gloucester about 5 years ago. She was like a storm in a bottle, and she was the first fairy I got to know outside of my village. Heh, not that it is any surprise. But for a born ruler, there's nothing better than kicking all your would-be rivals to the ground. The first princess pageant in 100 years, and I'm the clear winner. Now, go out there and tell everyone in Britain that Knocknarea is the new queen of the Northern Fairies. Man, I didn't even make it past the preliminaries, let alone get a chance to go on stage. Aww, that's a shame. She's super cute. But that's okay. I'm only here because everyone in the village insisted I come anyway. Plus, I can't think of anything more idiotic than a princess pageant. Besides, all I really wanted was to see what things were like outside the village for once. I feel like an idiot. What am I even doing out here? I should be back home helping with the harvest. But no, I just had to come here to help my political campaign and show everyone that Mab's successor means business. I swear, when are the elders going to stop treating me like a greenhorn anyway? Not to mention, the judges' criteria for beauty is just laughable. Don't they know that real beauty comes from living a life you can be proud of, and not what other people think of your looks? Wow, really? This is Mab? Damn. Contestants like us are the ones who decide what's beautiful, not the peanut gallery. Oh, hello. Aren't you the girl from Tintagel I saw in the prelims? No, I think you're at the wrong fairy. I'm just here waiting tables part-time, so... Why didn't you come to the main event? I thought I was going to come down to you and me. I would have enjoyed beating a worthy opponent rather than demolishing the competition. But you were nowhere to be seen. What, did you leave early because the whole thing was so stupid? Stupid? Well, I guess I did feel pretty stupid. Why, you think I don't get what's going on here? I can tell you're thinking, look at this simple little girl who's jumping for joy over a stupid trophy. She has no idea I lost the battle but won the war. Well, I don't like it. I won't stand for it. You and I are going to compete again, right now. What's your best subject? Horseback riding, dancing, music, combat, chess? Whatever it is, that's going to be our real final battle, and we're not going to stop until I'm good and satisfied. Oh, but we need to do something about that horribly tacky outfit first. Oh, God. Mac, Tim, tear this girl's clothes up for me, will you? I'll let you wear one of my dresses instead. After that, we're going back on stage. Together, you and I are going to show those idiots in the crowd what it really means to shine, like a beautiful princess. Huh? Wait, what are you... Hey, knock it off, you pink-haired, honey-brained Nova rich girl? What does that say? Nova rich girl? Before I knock you off your block. Whoa! Castoria is really aggressive when she wants to be. I'm sorry, I had no idea you'd actually been limited in the preliminaries. I mean, my instincts has never been wrong before, you know? And the moment I saw you, I felt sparks all up and down my spine. Sparks! I like this version of Meb. I thought there is something different about this fairy. I seriously got the impression you could turn the whole world on its head. Nouvelle, basically new in French. Oh, I see. Huh? Really? Is that how I actually seem to you, Knocknarea? I guess it's true what they say about great talents blooming late. Believe it or not, I'm actually the child of... But I was wrong. You're so unimpressive that I must have looped from zero right back around to hero. Oh, is that so? Guess that means you better quit bragging about your instincts from now on, huh? You're right. From now on, I'll make sure to observe fairies carefully, and not just rely on my intuition. Anyway, what's your village like, Victoria? You said it's on the western tip of the southern Britain, right? My city's up on the north tip, so I can't even imagine how different it must be. Or do you get ash rain there? What color is the forest? Can you fish there? Are there any cute fairies you've got your eye on? Do you have an O sound in English? Oui? Like a oui? As in oui? It's okay, Glitch, we're not French. It's no way. We have no idea how to pronounce this stuff. Oh, and what was that exploding lamp you threw at me earlier? Exploding lamp? The Northern Fairy kept peppering me with questions, and she seemed genuinely interested in the answers. It's one of my nicer memories from back when we still didn't know each other well. Her name was Knocknarea. Since I'm the child of prophecy, she and I are destined to butt heads one day. But she was but she was also my very first friend. Oh, that's cute. Is Ash Rain just a fancy word for snow? No idea. So yeah, I spent maybe 2-3 days in Gloucester with her a few years ago. But as you can see, she never listened to anything anyone has to say, so she didn't make a great impression. That goes for you too, Otoria. You look meek enough, but you always talk way tougher than you look. Good to see you haven't changed. Well, this is a surprise. I had no idea Arturia had a friend she was on arguing terms with. I'm not gonna lie, of all fairies, I can't even imagine getting into a scuffle with her. Can you? Definitely not. I'm all tongue-tied just from seeing her. Nocturaya, member of the King Clan and Queen of the North, her magical energy covers this entire camp even as we speak. She's one of the most notable fairies in all of Britain. Her combat abilities may not compare to the Tamlin, but when it comes to otherworldly common sense and sheer size of her fey domain, I think there isn't anyone in Fairy Britain who can match her. Really? Is she that impressive? But look, Otoria's not backing down. No matter how snide Nocturaya gets with her, she gives her twice as good as she gets. Yup, those two are a perfect match for each other. Otoria looks meek, but it's actually a huge pain in the neck. And Nocturaya makes a loud first impression, but she's actually very earnest. Why can't Armed be a bit like this? They're like two halves of a puzzle box. They may constantly be at odds, but in the end, they're fit together perfectly. Quiet, you. When did I say any of you could talk? Oh, she's blushing. It's cute. You do know you're still under arrest for chocolate larceny, right? Oh yes, we're very aware. Are you human? What makes you think you can speak so bluntly to me? It's not like that, Nocturaya. Her name's Hino. She's a mage who came here from the outside world, and my trusted ally. Oh, right. I guess the prophecy did say something about a foreign traveler, huh? What a joke. Still, I do like girls with a backbone. In fact, now that I look closer, I can see you're covered with bruises, but you're still no worse for wear. In fact, you practically radiate inspiration. Tell you what, Hino, if you ever need a place to stay, you can come to my castle. You're too good to waste as a slave for the Southern Fairies. Hell, maybe you could even help me get over my distaste for humans. But I digress. All that aside. We have quite the unique cast of followers, don't we, in this Lost Belt? I guess it is the land of Fae, though. Some child of prophecy you turned out to be, Otoria. What even is that ragtag band? Are you trying, like, at all? I can't believe you still don't have even a single squad to your name. I guess you're still the one furry in my intuition just doesn't work on. When I heard that the child of prophecy who saved Norwich was named Otoria, I thought you'd finally gotten your act together. But it looks like I was wrong about you, again. You're as pathetic as you were way back then. Damn, dude, that's harsh. I guess a bunch of third-rate losers are the best a pathetic low-class furry like you can attract. God damn. Take that back, Nocturaya. Don't you dare make fun of my friends. They're all much more accomplished, wiser, braver, cuter, and grandpa-ish than I am. And if nothing else, they're way stronger than those soldiers you've got waiting on you. Is that so? Alright then, prove it. I'll see for myself who's stronger, your allies or my soldiers. If you guys win, I'll pardon you for your chocolate theft, and you'll all be free to go. But... But what? If my soldiers win, I'm taking Hino for myself. Huh? Are you serious, Nocturaya? Don't tell me Hino's your type. It's not like that. I was going to need a mage for my war with Morgan anyway. Oh, that's cute. We're totally her type. Now, let's talking more fighting, Otoria. Yo, Nocturaya x Gudako. Now that's a pairing that I would like to see art about on Twitter. Yo, if there's any artists listening, get to work. I want to see Nocturaya in this outfit and like Gudako, obviously. Gudako, because we are currently as Gudako. So my mind, I want to see Gudako. I want to see Nocturaya do the Kobidan. Is it the Kobidan? What's it called? The wall smash? The Kobidan smash on Gudako. Both? Okay, we can see both. Yeah, that'll work. Both would work, I guess. Now, less talking, more fighting, Toria. The Cobidon. Let's see which one of us is better suited to be Britain's savior. I really like this BGM. Oh shit, we have to use our ragtag bunch, huh? Ragtag bunch! I wonder where Toria gets this outfit in this story, huh? When does she get it? Or when does she stop? I want to take farming servants here. Wait, not Black Grail. Here. I'll have it like in that order as well. Although actually probably better off having Da Vinci in. It's probably a better lineup. Maybe this mystic code for the charging and the card shuffle maybe? Yeah, let's take that. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. What have we got? 6 remaining in 3 waves? Doesn't Da Vinci have, like, charge for everybody? Apply deep for me and restore HP. And increase... Wow! That is a fat raid. Yo, thank you for the big raid. Appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid, ZTL Hub. Hopefully your stream went well. We're just trying to get through LB6. We just started part 2. I brought backseaters? Aw, shit. Alright, man. Were you streaming FGO? I'm assuming you were. I'm a little bit of a veteran. Streamer man is unaware. Yeah, I'm unaware. Ooga booga. I'm playing this game for a while, but I'm still open to a bit of backseating occasionally. Streamer is Omega unaware? Yeah. You just playing FGO? Okay, cool, cool, cool. How long have you been playing for, my dude? Are you newish to the game? You've been playing for a long while? I've been playing for a long ass time. I'm just a very slow and I'm a slacker when it comes to keeping up to date with like the main LB. Like 6 to 7 years. Oh damn! So you a veteran then? So you JP veteran then, right? Because FG. How long has NA been going for? NA's been going for about 6 years, right? And JP's been going for like what, 8 or 10 years? No, it's been going, yeah. I think NA's been going for 8 years, right? And JP's been going for 10 years, right? Because we're 2 years behind JP. Oh, NA is 6 and about to hit 8. Okay, I was close. I was close. So you played FGO when it was on JP then, huh? We're literally on 6 and 8. Yeah, I know. My brain couldn't remember what anime we were on, Cheeks. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember, dude. You forget I haven't scuffed the brain, okay? We scuffed it. But thanks again for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully your stream went well. Yeah, I do have a small brain. Well, not such a small brain. I just have a goldfish brain, right? I'm not very good at remembering things. I have bad memory. You flirted with JP a bit. I did too, but I just don't want the spoilers, so I just stuck to NA only. No spoilers. Let's do that one. And then a little bit of overcharge, but should be fine. I don't think we're gonna be taking much up. Well, they have guts as well. That's annoying. That's kind of annoying. Guess we'll do that. Can JP be smart if you play JP? I mean, yeah, because if you don't read the moon runes and you skip the story and you just farm the nodes, you don't really know what's going on, right? If you don't have the moon rune capability. Streamer forgot. Who are you, Fuddy? Welcome to my stream for the first time, Fuddy. I'm just kidding. My memory used to be a lot better just because I've been under a lot of stress in IRL lately. And like a lot of crazy things have been happening in the last 8 to 9 months. So my memory's kind of taking a bit of a hit, but we're getting there again. Slowly but surely. Very slowly. Well, that's an annoying way to be there. I didn't forget about you, Penny. I was just kidding. Okay, I was just kidding. Should I use I don't really want to use Murmas's NP here. We'll get it like the next wave and then we'll use it again, I guess. There's also that thing that actually auto-translate. Does that work for like tablets or is it just like an emulator thing? Like mobiles? Isn't there a fan-translated JP version of the story? I have no idea. I've never looked for it because I don't want to see any spoilers. I've never looked for anything outside of NA and what we get at the time. I don't want any spoilers, you see. Liability increase critical strength. I guess we could pop that. I mean, she's got anti-enforcement right now, so we'll save that, but... There probably is, yeah. I know there's that, I know there's that web browser version of FGO Arcade that's also translated in English, right? You can play, like, the web as a rip-off version of Arcade Online. She's Lolly Vinci into that. Take another 2 or so. Yeah, I've got the link for it. I can give you the link if you want it. Let me just find it. I'm not sure if I should put this in Twitch chat because you know Twitch are very anal about their things. Where did I put it now? I forgot where I put that link, where I saved it. Sure, it was in my streamer tab. There's just a lot of VTuber stuff in there right now, for obvious reasons. Here it is. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Shit, I can't find it. Wait, what happened? Oh, did Lamo try to post a link? Sorry, you only got timed out, my guy. What did you try to post? There you go. Got permits from Jeeks. Ornaments. Yeah, I can't find it. I'll have to look for it later and like post it on Discord or something. I'll have the link somewhere on one of my browsers. The bot is more draconian than let's see. We don't want to use her NP here. Ramas is a bad choice. You should be able to link it again, but you've got like only like 30 seconds at Lamo. Lamel. You might get timed out again if you don't get another permit soon. Okay. If we do... No, I don't want to do that actually. We'll just grind this out. It's not doing much damage. We've got like a couple more waves. I don't want to waste anything crazy. Let's actually get some crit stars for the next wave. We'll kill it next wave because we need to use 3 different cards anyway to kill it and then proc the guts and kill it. Oh, its fan transition goes up to LB6? Oh, damn. Oh, this is perfect, actually. There we go. 7 PP? What? I said 7, right? I said LB7? Nani? Belts Farm waiting room? You heard 6? Oh. His third skill's his charge, right? Yeah. Let's go crazy here. There's only wave 2, but we'll probably use farm it again. I'm just gonna pop all the NPs here. 1 to pop the guts, and then 1 to... Was that kill, actually? He's NP 5, right? He's got his own buff, yeah. It's okay, Lamo. It was only a 1-second timeout. It's just that anyone posts a link without permission, they just get a 1-second timeout because a couple of months ago, Well, every couple of months actually, when you're a streamer, if you stream consistently, you get like these random bots come into your channel about viewers, like view bots, and they just spam links and shit. So the bot just automatically times them out so no one accidentally clicks it and gets hacked or anything. Because those links are obviously all about like clickbait. They do? They do what? The bots? Yeah, we get quite a lot of bots. They always seem to come to the smaller channels as well because they realize like, oh god, these guys are desperate for viewers and probably want to grow to be some big Omega Papega super popular glamour girl Twitch streamer. Some of them post links, yeah. Because they say like, oh, they give you a link to like, oh, you want our following bot? Go to this website or whatever. Some of them do have links and some of them just post a paragraph with like the link to their website but not actually a link, so you know, they trick the bots. And I've seen all different sort of bots over the years. Okay, now we can go with the buffies. Let's do that. And we'll do that, I guess. They haven't posted links for a while. When the viewer bots first started happening, they posted links to begin with, but then they realized that you could set your bots up to automatically time out the link. So then they changed it to like not post links, but you still get the odd one if you post a link. With more of the fact of like preying on weaknesses as well, right? Because a lot of streamers who stream like who don't have many viewers, like myself, they probably just gather, like, if they raid, like, 50 of them, at least 25 of them will click on the link because they want to grow and get popular, whether it's through proper means or you know, sketchy methods, right? Yo, I bet SDN went crazy on this fight, fighting the shadow of Durando. No, what's his name? I always forget Durid? Begins with a D, I always forget his name. And Fionn McFlurry. Fionn McFluffy McDonald's. I forgot his name, man. It begins with a D or something. I guess even though he's resistant, we could actually probably get some decent... Could probably get a Brave Chain that might actually kill these guys. Fionn McCool. Fionn McFlurry from McDonald's. Fionn McCum. Fionn McMuffin. Fuck, that was the right call. Good job, Muramasa. Well, I assume whatever that blue screen was, it couldn't have been a serious issue, because if it was something very important, it would have happened again already, right? Because we've been going for like almost 2 hours again since it happened the first time. So I guess it was just a random one-off. Because if it was like a really important, like, oh my god, your computer's dying, it would happen really frequently. Imagine if Mugdos sell a Mugdos. Don't they kind of do that though? Because when you can buy like one of their wraps that's like a grilled sandwich, right? Because like you can get like the wrap grilled, right? Or you mean like proper toast, like singular toast? I'm actually surprised they don't. Go to McDonald's for your anime girl experience every day, where you can run out of McDonald's with a piece of toast in your mouth with a coffee in your hand and run into your love of your life. You know, I feel like that's something McDonald's would do. We won, and now we're safe. Truckun. Oh god, Truckun? Well, that's okay. My predecessor said there'd be at least 3 chances. If love were easy to find, it wouldn't be so precious. Oh, she actually does love us. What the hell? There, you see? Hino and her, team 1. I told you they were amazing. Now, let us go. Let's go free. Queens are supposed to keep their promises, right? Of course, believe me, I don't have time to be messing around with you either. I was in the middle of running military exercises when you decided to steal my chocolate. Also, my enemy is Queen Morgan, not the Child of Prophecy. I have nothing to say to a low-caste fairy who still hasn't made a name for herself. Go wherever you like for all I care. Oh? Does that mean the King clan doesn't see the Child of Prophecy as competition? I think it would be to your advantage to capture us rather than let us go free. What are you saying, Oberon? Of course, I see you as competition. I'm the only king fit to rule Britain. As far as I'm concerned, both Morgan and the Child of Prophecy are obstacles to my rule. That said, I can't take Morgan's army lightly. If I'm going to win, I need to make use of everything I can. Either Morgan will jump at my provocation and leave her castle to face me, or I'll attack her castle myself once my preparations are complete. Either way, I'll need to keep the other clans in check in the meantime, which is why I want the Child of Prophecy to keep stirring things up. Get it? The more you scurry around making trouble, the more Morgan will have to divert forces for me to focus on you. I don't really expect you to ring all the bells over the pilgrimage, but you could manage maybe 2 of them? If you can manage that, I'll take care of the rest. I'll take control of Camelot, send Morgan packing, and banish every human from this island. She doesn't have stand a chance against Morgan though, right? Because Morgan's just crazy more powerful. I don't think she stands a chance. What I want to see is McFrench toast, cheaper and better at home, and you can use real maple syrup. Wait, what's the difference between regular toast and French toast? Wait, I didn't read that part, I don't think. I'll take control of Camelot, send Morgan. I did read that part. As the descendant of the Northern Fairies, and the daughter of the Great Mab, I'll be the one to restore Britain to the way it was, meant to be. Still, I'm also very generous, so I'm willing to make a few exceptions. If the humans are willing to change their ways, I can set up an autonomous zone for them to live in. As proof, I grant you permission to speak freely, Hino. Is there anything you want to ask me? Go ahead. Just this once, I'll give you an honest answer. Okay, in that case. French toasts are bread dipped in egg and cooked on the stove. Oh, okay. I've never tried that. I've tried, like, fried toast, where you just dip, like, you put, like, you get, like, a wok or a frying pan, put, like, a lot of grease in there and just, like, cook the toast off. And sometimes if you do it right, it can just taste amazing. It's not too greasy, not too greasy, not too fatty, but gives, like, the bread, like, a really crispy, crunchy, like, texture. And the grease seeps into the bread and makes it taste, like, really nice. Maybe if you, like, put a little pinch of salt on top of that. Tastes great. What's with those hearts floating around you? What if you teamed up with the Round Table Army to take down Morgan? Wait. I want to answer both of these, dude. I want to ask both of these. Glitchy, you better not fried it or I'm going to toast you. Wait, what do you mean? Fried bread is great. Fried bread is great. What have you got against fried bread, Chen? What were those hearts floating around you? Let's ask that one because it's the funny one. Oh, that makes sense. You're just saying you don't fry French toast. Okay. So you don't got anything against fried toast. You just don't fry it when you cook it like the French way. Hearts? Is that a figure of speech or something? I see. So you're just dying to know more about me, huh? Well, I can't blame you. I am something special after all. As a human, you might have trouble believing this, but what you're seeing around me is the magical energy I can't keep bottled up inside. Her magical energy is hearts, that's cute. As a King Clan Fairy, I usually try not to show others my hopes and dreams. At least, not until I assume the throne. But I just can't stop my feelings, my passion, from spilling out everywhere I go. That's not the kind of thing most fairies would brag about, you know. Excuse me, Lady Nokara, but we've received a request from Edinburgh. What is it? Mab chances like this don't come along every day, you know. If this is about military exercise, it can wait until... I'm sorry, milady, but this is about Moore's disease, if I may. Not enough transcription subjects. Number of Sheffield refugees. Tell them. We'll make a list right away. I'll make the selections myself. Looks like our little chat is over. You guys are free. Go wherever you like. Oh, but I will just say one thing, or one last thing. Try to conduct yourself with at least some dignity, Artoria. Nobody will follow a king who can't even look the part. Don't fried French toast, that's the sin. When you say you cook on the stove, though, what do you mean? Because obviously, because we're all from different places, like, you know, America, Canada, and UK, sometimes cooking terms and terms of words are different. So when you say cook on the stove, to me that sounds a lot like how I would cook something in like a wok or something, right? Because you put a wok on like the stove, right? Because you've got like oven where you obviously, you know, it's pretty straightforward. I think an oven cooking is the same in any language. You dip toast in egg, and then you put the dipped toast on a pan. Yeah. So like a pan, like, you know, like a frying pan or what pan or whatever. And just put it on the top of the oven, right? The stove, you know, the part where it's got like rings and whatever. Sometimes you have it like a flame. Sometimes, you know, it's like mine's electric one. Language is deep, man. Yeah, it is. Especially when countries have like same language, like English and American English. It's like, huh? Huh? Would be a good idea to bring Muramasa here, though, right? He's only... pretty... Actually, should I just... Screw it. Just gonna bring fucking Koyanskaya. Get some use out of our Koyanskoyon. And we'll still leave this as like a backup. Actually, maybe we'll... No, right is a bad idea. I want to leave like one serious servant in case we need to back up again, so I don't get kicked. Like I don't get kicked in the ass by random nodes again. Reich is a pretty good pick with the LB6, I think. At least you don't speak Frenglish at home. Is that like some kind of French English? Yo, Queen Morgan, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Didn't you say you were gonna leave? You know, we should leave? Why are you here? Kyofia. Jinx, have you played much Final Fantasy 16 recently? Where is everybody in LB3, by the way? Have you guys, like, caught up to date? Are you waiting for part 3 to come out? Where is everybody? I'm obviously behind as always. Yeah, you caught up, Lamo? Fog. Good job, man. Good job. I don't think this is going to be enough damage here. My Morgan really doesn't seem to do much damage. It doesn't matter if there's things left alive, so we'll do that for Brave Chain. It's French tinted by English words here and there. What, is that a bit like Japanglish? You know, when like you get streamers like myself who do it all the time, and like, oh my god, that's so kawaii! It's very cringe, and I know it's cringe, and I do it because it's cringe. Like, oh my god, Chen, that's so you're so kakui! But if it does, in my defense, I am actually learning Japanese, so it's kind of like a way to teach myself at the same time as well. Oh, let's use this one. What cards do we have here? What cards do we have here? Probably gonna need something like that. No, it's like I use English words in a French sentence and it works. Give me an example. Type me out an example in chat so I can read it out. Wait, she didn't scream roadless Camelot then. She just said it casually. Like usually she goes like roadless Camelot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't make me break out, Mickey Mouse. I can't do it. My throat's hurting too much. Too much reading in the past week. I'm already caught up with the LB6 story, so I'm aware. No! Why are you crying, Fenny? You're gonna make me sad. There's some sad moments gonna happen, right? Well, a little trip southbound through the chocolate field brought us back to the southern Britain. Gloucester's not too far from here. How about stopping by? You've never been to Gloucester before, right, Happy Cat? No, but it's Meridian City, right? I have a pretty clear idea of what it'll be like. Cheeks, have you played Final Fantasy 16 recently? It could be fun, but I also doubt I got any cute bride for me, so I'm good with wherever Hino decides. I see. That's too bad. For the time being, we should find somewhere safe. Makes you cry? Oh god, it's made 2 of you cry? Oh, I'm gonna definitely cry then. I've come close to crying many times in FGO, especially around Camelot and Babylon. In some random points here and there, I've come very close to tears. And I'm more emotional now than I was because of IRL events and health. So LB6 could finally break me and I could cry on stream. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that part. Let's go, Uba say weekend. Let's go, Uba say weekend. Oh god. I agree. The best thing we can do now is lay low and plan our next move. If we're going to decide on something as important as whether we fight the queen or run from her, we'll need some place safe to consider our plan. Glowtrish is definitely out. I don't know about Miriam, but I wouldn't trust Koi and Sky as far as I could throw her. Yeah, me either. What about Welsh Forest? That's Oberon's territory after all. Salisbury could be another good option. How about it? We could tell Lady Aurora everything that's happened so far. So many choices. What do you think, Oberon? That would be something you could hear here. Oh yeah, is that because in the Canada lands, they speak a lot of French over there as well, right? Might read 6.5 early so I can skip later in the night. Oh, shit! Fetty doing the manga experience. I'm probably going to cry when it comes on stream. Oh, God, don't do that. Don't make me cry, too. French is a meme here? Oh, I see. Good question. Well, I definitely wouldn't recommend My Forest. It'd make for a lousy secret headquarters. And I don't think Salisbury or Norwich are safe either. We shouldn't put too much credence in the Queen's promise to leave us alone. How is 6.5 compared to 5.5? Because 5.5 Hienkyo was fucking fire. But it kind of helped I had my boy Kentucky and a lot of servants I really like. It's like 90% English, 10% French. Oh, I see. We shouldn't put too much credence in the Queen's promise to leave us alone. If Burrow were to lead Morgan's army against us, Aurora wouldn't be able to stop him. Looks like Noknara was right. We need our own military strength. Maybe we should go back to the storm border. Besides, it'd be fun to show it off to Arturia and Gareth. We don't have to go through the nameless woods, either. We can take a detour around it to reach the coast. Plus, we could stop by Arturia's home, Tintagel, on the way. Bro, did these guys not realize we're on a time limit? Everybody wants to explore, you know, take the long way, go around the forest, go around the river. Did they not realize that we're on a time limit before this fucking calamity, Lost Belt, swallows up the entire world and destroys our Earth? And we're just like chilling, sightseeing, you know, taking our time. We're already at 30 days, you know. I'm just looking forward to it, man, but that's just me. Oh, I see. It's just like Hienkyo. 9 of 10 parts are kind of whatever. And the final 1/10. Well, I thought most of Hienkyo was good, though. I didn't think like only the end of Hienkyo was good. I thought at least like 70% of Hienkyo was pretty cool. Plus, we could also stop our tourist hometown, Tintagel, on the way. Tintagel. What is that link, Shen? No, let's save that for the last resort. We're not running for our lives yet, after all. If it's military strength we need, we've got exactly one option. In fact, I'd say the safest place for the Child of Prophecy right now isn't the Fairy City at all. It's the city southeast of Oxford. We need to go to England's capital in proper human history. The ruins of Londoninium, where humans have set up their home base. Now that the tree has gotten rid of Norwish's calamity, there's no reason for us to hesitate to knock on their door. I think it's time Britain destined Savior paid the Round Table's army a visit. Oh, we're gonna go see Percy! Whoa, I love the part in Hienkyo where we spent time at Raiku's house getting emotional over a nursery rhyme for like an entire section. And the part where he fought the Philarmies. Oh god, we had a data or thingy update. Now I don't know which part to skip. Was I at the end of the chapter there? Was that the end of that part? I'm afraid to skip it and miss anything. I don't know if the data update happened before like whatever could loaded or if it cut us off mid-story. Why did you have to update now, FGO? I don't know, Chen. I don't remember. It's not happened to me too often. Oh, I'm guessing, yeah, it did let us finish the node, right? Because we've gone right to Londoninium. So I'm guessing we did finish the node. Okay. Reset, yeah! What is that emote called again? The cat flap. Angry cat or something. Cat smash. Good job, everyone. I know it wasn't easy coming so far without stopping to sleep, but we're almost to Londinium now. Only 2 more hills to go. But first, why don't we take a quick break? Besides, it's almost lunchtime. I'm sure you'd rather have a relaxing meal outside instead of rocking back and forth in the carriage, too, right, Hino? Are we safe out here? We left the main road between the cities during the night. I'm sure we won't run into any of the Queen's troops around here. So we're finally visiting Londinium. I wonder what the stories say about it. Well, up until 2,000 years ago, when it was still the Fey era, it was the largest city in all of Britain. It's said that 5 fairy clans coexisted there peacefully, and they even show us a human for their lord. That's interesting. Really? Then does that mean Londinium used to be a human city? It sure does, but it was destroyed during the insurrection that took place at the end of the Fey era. It may have been the most heavily fortified city in Britain at the time, but I guess there wasn't much you could do against an attack from within. I still haven't found out how it ended up in ruins after that, though. After all, the Queen decided to build a new castle, Camelot, instead of rebuilding Londinium. Thank you for the alert, Chen. Huh, guess you don't know everything after all, Oberon. It was the fairy clans that reduced Londinium to rubble. After Asek ended the war between the various clans, she appointed a human knight as their new king. The human boy, who was leading the Round Table Army at the time. A huge festival was held to celebrate the new king and his coming reign. But then, during the coronation, a group of anti-fairy humans started to riot, and a number of the fairies living in Londinium were killed. The clan heads were incensed, so they raided Londinium and put every soldier in the Round Table Army to death. The knight who was supposed to be king fell in battle, and Asek was executed after the clan head held her responsible for the riot. Grimmer, the sage, managed to give them the slip. And since no one could kill the Black Knight, they crushed his ears and threw him into the sea. God damn! By that point, the Tam Lin had gotten fed up with the whole ridiculous ordeal and decided to go over to Orkney and take Asek's coffin with them. Asek, that's the fairy who was once treated as Britain's savior, right? From what I heard, her, the sage, the Black Knight, and the Tam Lin all saved Britain countless times. So, what's the Tam Lin's name? Oh, Mike told me that back in Salisbury. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it was... Huh? That's weird. I know I've heard it before, but I can't remember what it was. Don't worry about it. My point is, Londinium has a lot of history as the home base of Britain's humans. So, this new Round Table Army is holed up where the old one got wiped out. I ain't the superstitious type, but don't you think that's just asking for trouble? Hehehe. You'll see why it's not a problem once we get to Londinium, Muramasa. Frankly, if you ask me, both Morgan and the clan heads ought to have their heads examined. I don't know why else they'd abandon Londinium even after they destroyed it. I'm surprised you know so much about Londinium, Hobbycat. I mean, you don't know anything about Gloucester or Salisbury. I know about Salisbury. That's the city with the big cathedral, right? I've seen Aurora before, too. I just didn't pay her much attention. She's not my type. I see. So, are you sure you're okay missing out on all the beautiful cities? Sure, I'm sure. This isn't exactly a sightseeing tour. Kinda curious why you're so considerate of me, though. Fishing for a discount on your wedding dress or something? Huh? No. I'm not looking for a dress. I haven't even found a partner yet. I mean, it's not that. It's just what? Pikachu hasn't found a partner. It's nothing. I'm going to fetch some water. I'll be right back. Dude, our party is great. There's so many fun interactions between all the members of the party. That was close. I almost said something I shouldn't again. Anyway, I'm kind of worried about Happy Cat. I can see Tori and Hino's futures just fine, but I can't see anything for hers. Oh no. Gwen! Morse? Crap. I have to kill it before it touches me. Yeah! Huh? That's weird. My lance always worked before. Oh, right. That's only because Artoria was helping me out with her magecraft. But now that it's just me... No! He's gonna kill Gareth! The fuck? Ugh. This is so like me. I always get carried away like this, even though I'm weak. So now, I'm going to die out here, unable to fight back. Never having accomplished anything. Yo, it's Percy! Look at the handsome devil! You were so close. If you just taken 3, no, 6 steps back and gotten a running start, you could have definitely taken it out. You're not the biggest fairy out there, so you'll need more than just the weight of a thrust to get through the Moor's skin. Make sure the foot you're bracing on faces forward instead of to the side, and try to let gravity do the hard work for you. But I guess that'll be something to work on next time, which is all the more reason to stand back up now. She's found their partner. Oh, okay, may I ask who you... Me? I came out here to fetch some water and saw you going into the forest. I was going to warn you to be careful, since we tend to get moors out here. Like that one. But I guess I was a little too late. Luckily, there are only 2 of them. Do you think you can help me? I'd really appreciate it. Yes, of course. I'm Gareth, by the way. I'm Percival. Would you mind taking care of the moors on the right then, brave knight? Cat smash blobs! Wait, did he say Percival? What? Oh shit, Percy. I want to see what his MP looks like. I managed to get him on my GSSR, but I didn't manage to get Tristan. Bro, he looks really cool apart from his thighs downwards. What? Is he just wearing socks? Like, from his waist upwards, he looks really cool. But when you get down to, like, his thighs, it's like, what is going on down there? He's got this really cool top armor, really cool gauntlets, you know, chest piece, waist armor, belt, and, like, armor leg plates on top of his thighs. Alright, what have we got? It increases in our card effectiveness, 3 turns, increase MP gauge for yourself. Okay. Oh, I can't use his MP. Feels bad. It's locked. It's locked, bruv. Alright, so we've done all that, and now... I should have saved that, actually, because that's only 1 turn, right? Increase attack when engaged 1 time, 5 turns. Oh, no, it's 5 turns, okay. We can pull next turn with that. Let's do a Pikachu Brave Chain. Pika Pika! You didn't have the money for a full set? Yo, I got all this sick-ass armor, but unfortunately I ran out of budget. Can you buy me some boots? Someone buy me some boots, please? Please. I need some boots. Okay. Wow, his taunt lasts for like 3 turns, is it? Holy shit. A 3-turn taunt, huh? It's kind of poggers. Let's do a Brave Chain with you and see what his attack animations are like. Ooh. I like the yellow light. Whoa! That's cool! He has his own horse as his extra attack? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? He has his own horse. Hi. Sudden horse, yeah. Came out of nowhere. She's trying not to let Gareth die, huh? I mean Percival. Gareth, I'm gonna need you to do a little bit more damage, please. Percival's gonna heckin' die, Els, dude. Okay, this should be fine. There we go. I won. I can't believe it. I actually beat a Moors on my own. That was great. Don't sell yourself short. You're already strong, and you'll only get stronger the more you train. By the way, Gareth, right? I don't recall seeing you around here before. You should know. There's going to be a big battle here soon. You'd probably be safer heading to Norwich or to Manchester instead of wait, isn't Manchester the place where the freaking the bad stuff happens? Where Barrow owns? Unless you came here looking to join Londoninium's round table army. We could really use all the help we can get at this point. Even so, I'm not sure Londoninium is the best place for a lovely girl like yourself. There are still lots of holes in the roofs we haven't gotten around to patching up yet, not to mention the ghosts that haunt us at night. Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but... Did you really say your name was Percival? Yep, that's me. Good name for a human, isn't it? I'm pretty fond of it myself. Oh, please, let me introduce myself more properly. I'm Gareth, attendant to the Child of Prophecy. And I'm happy to tell you she's making her way to Londoninium right now. Londoninium. Why did he look more angry than surprised about that? He has like a really angry look on his face, like, oh, I'm gonna kill her. Gonna kill this Child of Prophecy. Gareth's really taking her time. Maybe I'm getting worked up over nothing, but I can't help but worry. You know, I think I'll go fetch some water myself. We can cross the hills after I get back. I'll go with... Huh? It looks like Gareth's back. Huh? I wonder why she went jumping up and down all excited like that. I see she has someone with her, too. Someone tall and pretty handsome. I recognize that oversized breastplate. Hey, guys! You never believe this! Look who I met! It's Percival! The leader of the Round Table's army, and the strongest human in Britain! He's embarrassed. I'm sorry. I know this isn't the most proper introduction. It's an honor to meet you, Child of Prophecy, and you, Foreign Mage. What is Retrobit doing? What is he doing? Is he trying to hump Percival? I'm Percival, the Round Table Army's acting leader. I know I'm dressed like a knight, but I'm really just an ignorant country boy. I've never studied the ways of chivalry, so I hope you can forgive any inadvertent rudeness on my part. Great to meet you. Hey, Ritter, why are you so worked up? Great to meet you. Thank you. I'm glad to see you're in such high spirits. I understand why you're here. Or why you're here now. You need a safe place to prepare for your confrontation with the Queen's army, yes? Then you're very welcome to stay with us in Londoninium. London? Is it London? How am I saying? Am I saying that right? Londoninium, yeah. For some reason I call it Londoninium, but it's Londoninium. I'm afraid it still needs a lot of repairs, so it's not in the best shape to welcome the Child of Prophecy. But it's also one of the most heavily fortified places in Britain, and I promise my soldiers and I will keep you safe while you plan your next move. Is the guy who arrived 4 times when I was after Face-A-Lot? Oh. You got Percy spooked. Feels bad. It's a kind of a sick joke when they do that. They don't do it too often, but when they put like you know, 2 servants of the gold variety on one banner, like Lollylot and Percival, it's kind of like, bruh, for real? Could you have not put like Gawain on Lollylot's banner or something, and Percival on Morgan's banner or something? But I guess they're doing it in like order of release or something. I don't know. But the supply team is back with lumber. Let's get to work repairing those ramparts. Send 80% to the outer walls and 20% to the inner walls. Focus on patching up the kids' homes first. The disguised merchants are heading to Norwich this afternoon to buy supplies. If there's anything you need, add to the list. Don't be shy. We've got the Count backing us. Just go easy on the luxury goods. Yaha! Yaha. Remember, we can't match the flank cannon speed. We need to fight smarter, not harder. Take your beat before following up with your spear strikes. Your opponents will dodge them easily if you thrust too soon. Keep your spears pointed ahead of you as soon as you sense a shield coming, and don't forget to keep your sword at hand too, so you can also stab your opponent in their flank at the same time. Don't bother with the bows and arrows. You'll never hit anyone, and the enemy you'll see coming the moment you take your aim. I'm going to see it coming. We'll have 10 archers firing volleys from the ramparts for defense. It should keep the enemy back, but if they actually hit someone, even better. I only know how to sharpen blades, but I can still help. Look, mister, the tip of your spear is chipped. You never beat the fairy fangs with that. Why don't you stop by our smithy sometime? Ain't exactly pristine, but surely is lively. Everyone's running around, keeping busy with something. At a glance, it looks like they've got a lot of, around 300 combat-ready soldiers, give or take. That's not really a great deal, right? If you count the humans taking shelter here, that about doubles their numbers. They probably have the old, feeble ones doing needlework in the back. This is great. I love it. It's not an army so much as a whole city in the middle of being rebuilt. I'm going to go look for brides. Of course, Happy will. I know what you mean. The walls and the roads may be in terrible shape, but there's more life here than we've seen in any of the other cities. Of course, this is where London is located in proper human history. No wonder there's so much energy. Is something wrong? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I was wondering why such a beautiful place was... Atoria? What were you thinking, Commander? You can't just go jumping off the ramparts and running off into the woods like that. You're the cornerstone of the Round Table's army, the hope of everyone in Londinium. You can't just wander off because something caught your eye anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you had people with you. Are you all here to join the Round Table army? If you come with me to the registration in the town square, we can... That won't be necessary, Margaret. These people aren't here to join us. Magare. They're very important guests. Isn't that right, Oberon? Yep, at least for now. Whether they end up joining the Round Table army or not is ultimately up to Atoria. Oberon? Oh, whoa! It is Oberon! Where did you get here? Hey, everyone! It's Oberon! That big jerk Oberon is back! You're right, it's really him! It's Oberon, the cold-hearted! Oh god. You just showed up out of nowhere again? Where the hell have you been all this time? You'd better be sticking around a while. You don't want to make this kid cry again, do you? Every time you leave, it takes a little longer to cheer them back up. That goes for us ladies too. Your sweet nothings always make us feel like princesses. While we love those little moments of affection, you also need to take care of us afterwards. We still have lots of work to do, you know. God, he is such a playboy. He just makes everyone love him wherever he goes. I kind of like that, though. Really, Oberon? Hey, it's not what you think, okay? I'm a very serious person here in Londinium, I swear. Oh, yeah, you're serious, alright? Serious about putting out on performances every chance you get. Whenever you show up, the whole Round Table army goes back to being ordinary citizens. It's the coolest thing we have to the closest thing we have to festivities around here. Don't get me wrong. It helps keep us smiling even when times are tough. But wait, hang on. Didn't you say the next time you came back, you'd bring the Child of Prophecy with you? Cute little moth guy. He is a cute little moth guy. No, wait, is that? Oh, crap. That's right. That's Atoria, the savior of Norwich you've all heard so much about. Her staff of selection was sent here from paradise, just like Percival's spear of selection. She's the Child of Prophecy, the savior of Britain you've all been waiting for. And that wink again. There's that cute little wink. The three Gatsu wink. The wink that can steal your heart. I really do like that wink. Very much so. Dun, 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 dun. These little interactions are just like facial expressions are really adorable. Huh. It really is like a festival. I guess we won't be able to talk to Artoria for a while. Seems like everyone in town's caught the Child of Prophecy fever. Maybe we should help her out, Oberon? I don't think she's too big on being fawned over like that. Oh, I'm sure she isn't. Artoria has always been keenly aware of the pressure that comes with fairies pinning their hopes on her. At the same time, she's always been good at handling those very hopes. What do you think, Kino? Should we rescue her from the crowd? Nah, she'll be fine. Oh, you look happy about this, Kino. Is Artoria really handling this differently than usual? She sure is. Usually she stutters and fumbles for words, for guilt and lack of confidence, but not this time. This is Londinium, a city that dreams of a proper future for Bren. The people she's talking to now aren't just hoping she'll keep them safe because they're only worried about themselves. She's seeing something much purer than that now. In fact, I bet she's actually proud of the Child of Prophecy for the first time in her life. Proud to be the Child of Prophecy. It's like her eyes have been clouded by everything she's seen all this time, and she's finally seeing clearly. What do you mean? Does that mean Victoria and Oberon's eyes are... I'm sorry, everyone. Kept you so long. I hope it wasn't too much bother. Oh, no bother at all. They were all incredibly nice. You'd have to tell them I enjoyed my time immensely. On another note... Muramasa's the only one not here. Is he still talking to the townspeople? Hey, sorry I'm late. Had to take care of something. Turns out, they do have the smithy here, but it's in damn shambles. They got a great furnace, but only one guy who knows how to tend it, worth a damn. You ought to come take a look, see, Artoria. It's one hell of a fixer-upper. They've got a ton of quartz crystals, too, so you can make all the glass stuff you want. Quartz crystals? They got a ton of them? Please give? Oberon's in, like, what day is it today? It's technically Saturday, Sunday. Oberon's in, like, less than 48 hours, I think, right? Yeah, right? Less than 48 hours, and we get Oberon. Wait, no. No, that's not right. It's like 55 hours or something. Oberon's Monday morning, or it's Sunday. Little over 2 days. We're at Saturday right now. Give me all that quartz. Whoa, really? That sounds great. I'll definitely check it out. But not right now. Percival was just about to show us the Round Table's army's war room. As a member of the Child of Prophecy's entourage, you're not to go off on your own like that anymore. Got it? Child of Prophecy's entourage? When did you turn into a Miss High and Mighty? You haven't even rung one damn bell yet. All that attention go to your head or something? Nah, that ain't it. It's not Nariah, isn't it? Hey, I get it. It must be rough seeing your old frenemy living in a frenemy? I like that. Seeing your old frenemy living up as a queen. Then again, it's not like you two are working with the same kind of materials. It's a shame you're a little too lacking in sex appeal to be a queen yourself. I heard that, Muramasa! I love their interaction. It's great. Muramasa and Artoria's interaction. There's more than one way to be a king. Guess you're right. Sorry, Artoria. Shouldn't have been running my mouth like that. Lok Narai's weird aura must have left a bigger impression on me than I realized. It's wonderful to see you getting along so well. And I don't just mean the two of you. I mean everyone. I was worried that the Child of Prophecy might be buckling under the weight of her incredible responsibilities. But it looks like I was worried for nothing. We could learn a lot from your example. Not at all. I'm the one who's learned a lot from the people of Londinium. I've been to plenty of different cities, and they've all had various class differences and complaints about the Queen. Even so, one thing they all have in common was a wish for someone to save them from their situation. But the people of this town are different. They're also honest, and they don't depend on anyone else. Now that I've talked to them myself, I see that there are fairies standing up for humans, and humans standing up for fairies. They're not fighting just for themselves. They're standing up to the Queen to make things better for everyone else. And I think that's exactly what a true knight of the Round Table should be. People who don't stand above or below one another, but all who stand side by side to help one another. I have no way of knowing what a true knight of the Round Table is supposed to be like. But it's true that the Round Table army isn't a resistance run solely for or by humans. We do want to change things for humans, but first we want to change all of Britain for the better. We don't differentiate between humans and fairies. We're just people who share a dream for the future. Even I'm no more than one of many such people Lord Oberon assembled. Huh? Huh? Oberon? You don't mean... No wonder you were so weirdly popular. That's right. Lord Oberon founded the Round Table Army. Oh, shit, bro. He's been playing for a long time in this game, huh? Damn, I ran out of water. Damn, Oberon. Founded the Round Table Army, huh? Well, goddamn. He saved me when I had nowhere else to go. Removed the curse on Londinium. And, carefully, quietly, traveled Britain in search of like-minded people. Oh, shit, so that's where he always goes off to. He's recruiting while scouting. God damn. He's been doing so much by himself. Like, man, how can people not roll for Oberon alone on just the fact of what he does in this Lost Spell and how like, nothing would be functioning without him? If Oberon wasn't here before us, if he wasn't, like, the first servant summoned, we'd be fucked. God damn. And he worked himself to the bone to keep us funded. That's why he's in debt all the time. Though I've only heard he's earned a reputation as a notorious debtor throughout Britain. A lot of the soldiers are under the impression that I'm the Round Table Army's leader. But I believe that role belongs to Lord Oberon. Damn. I mean, I already respect and love Oberon, but now I love him even more. Come on. Cut that out. I've told you before, all I did was invest in this operation. You're the Round Table's army leader, Percival. You're the one who grew it to this size. He's seriously amazing to begin with. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I like that wink, too. That's cute. Haha. Alright. If you insist, Lord Oberon. Is that Astolfo? Who is that? Who is that Winky? Oh, it's from Thor W, so it has to be Astolfo, right? I know that is. Let's just say I managed to find all these wonderful allies through one person's dedicated efforts, rather than good fortune. Anyway, now that you're all more acclimated to Londinium, let me show you to our headquarters. Unfortunately, it's the only place so far to be both well guarded and have a proper roof. Sorry about that. Please? It's the only place so far to be both well guarded. Hang on, Percival. What's this picture up on that wall? Picture? Oh, that's a mural. That was painted during the Fey era. None of us really know much about it, though. That looks an awful lot like the Calamity we fought. Excluding the arms, it's like the antlers. That looks like an awful lot like the Calamity. Wait, what is that below it? What the fuck is that? Wait, isn't there 6 clan leaders? 6 fairies, 6 clan leaders, and that's the Calamity Beast. Or at least it looked like it. But what is that giant thing at the bottom? Is that 6 fairies dancing around a large beast? It almost looks like they're holding a festival. But I've never seen any beasts like that in Britain before. Looks like some kind of monster to me. Maybe it's a personification of the calamities. I don't know if I agree with that. The beast almost looks like it loves them. I think so too. You probably can't feel it because you're at a proper human history heroic spirit, Murmasa. But this beast is definitely dissipated as... How do you say that word? Wait, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Google, help me out here. My English is... Even though I'm English, is terrible. How do you say that? That word's popped up a lot. No, and I'm probably like just not pronouncing it properly. Depictated? Is that it? Depicted? D-E-P-I-C-T-D. Okay. How do you say this word? Googaloo? Depicted. Okay. But this beast is definitely depicted as very loving. No British fairy would be afraid of this mural. If anything, to be seen as a grand... a grand what? Huh. Because I'm a proper human historic Because I'm a proper human history heroic spirit. That's a mouthful, bro. Can we not just say the proper human spirit or something? Because I'm a proper human history heroic spirit. Holy shit. Grand, huh? I can't tell how it feels to Gareth and Habitrot, since I'm not a fairy myself, but... PHH heroic spirit. But this wouldn't happen to be a religious painting, would it, Percival? Religious painting? I'm sorry, I don't know what that word means. All I know is that this mural originally belonged to the fairies of Orkney, the Rain clan. It's said that a knight of Londinium brought it here from the ruins of Orkney, while Londinium was still being constructed. Apparently, it depicts the creation of Britain, and in old fairy language, it's known as the Abyssal Worm? Okay. The Abyssal Worm. They're talking about the thing underneath it, probably. Ah! Wait, what? Why did we see a flash of that? What the fuck did that mean? Is something wrong, Hino? Did you see someone suspicious over there? I felt like I was being watched. Hey, Da Vinci, you said this was a religious painting, right? You mean you think it's a god? Yeah, it probably is. The 6 fairies shown here obviously stand-ins for the 6 clans, probably the original forefathers. And whether that big thing is, they're clearly worshipping it. That has to mean this creature stands above the fairies, which would make it a god. But the thing is, there are no gods in Fairy Britain. Like I said, the Great Cathedral is only for show. I've been to almost every city in Britain looking for information, and I've never seen another mural like it. That's my point. This mural's been around since before Morgan's rule. Hell, it's been around since before Fairy Britain was even a thing. Oh, so it's depicting something from the Fae era, before it became the era of the High Queen? Wait, then does that mean Queen Morgan doesn't know about this mural? That's one fat worm indeed. No, she must. And it's probably no accident that it was left out of the history books. Once Morgan became queen, she wanted to be the only power the fairies believed in. Jump scare my gotcha is more likely than anything. It wasn't really so much of a jump scare. I was like, what is she doing there? As in, like, why did she just flash? So, she raised the concept of godhood from Britain by pretending it never existed. That way, it could never pose a threat to her rule. It may just be that this mural holds part of the answer as to what causes the calamities. And why there are no gods in Britain. Too bad the only words on it are written in Old Fairy-an. I can't make heads or tails of it. Can you read it, Oberon? Here, look. This part here definitely looks like writing. I'm sorry, but no. I can read the kind of modern fairy language now, but this is beyond me. I'd guess the only people who can read this are in Camelot's administration. Why do I get the feeling that Habitrot can read it too? I see. Well, that's too bad. Gosh, I had no idea this picture was so important. I'm sorry, I'm too uneducated to be of any help. Still, if it's that important, I'll make arrangements to have it properly preserved right away, instead of leaving it exposed to the elements. I'll also look for historians and have them dig around here to see if there are any other notable artifacts. If we're lucky, they might be able to turn up some other precious records. Uneducated? Just like me, for real lies. You're too smart to act dumb. Good idea. Once we take over Norwich, we should have a lot more personnel to work with. Either way, we need to get to work on restoring Londinium, so the sooner we can put together a plan, the better. Huh? I'm sorry, did you say take over Norwich? So not only did he want to make Spriggan pay for what he's done and suffer, he's just going to take over Norwich. Just take it over. Just like that. Alright, last note and we'll probably stop on FGO for the night. Whether I'll stop the stream afterwards, we'll see. Unless it'll be the end of FGO. Unless the next note is really short. If it's like 3 hours, I might do it. But I'd have to get some more water because my throat is dying. This little spout is like a good candy. It's like a good chocolate. Or a good sweet or something. It's so Moorish. Like, I don't want to stop. There's so much going on. I just want to see the story unfold. It's like when you watch a good anime or read a good manga and you just can't put it down. You know, you only plan to watch like a couple of episodes a day, but you end up binge watching like the whole, 12, 24 episodes, or, you're only going to read like a chapter or two. And then you just end up reading the entire manga in its entirety, and you're just waiting weekly for more episodes then. Or more, or monthly for more releases. It's so good, right? It's very addicting. And all the characters are just lovable too, right? Even the bad guys. Apart from Barrow, fuck that guy. Even though he's British, fuck that guy. Even though I'm British, fuck that guy. AKA, fuck that guy. Welcome to the War Room. We repurpose a room from the bell tower because it gives us a view of all of Londinium. We've also repurposed the rooms on the floor right below us as guest rooms, so I hope you'll find them to your liking. Thanks. We have something more important to talk about now. Are you serious about taking over Norwich? I thought the Round Table's army was only enemy was the Queen. Only enemy was the Queen. What reason could you have to attack anywhere apart from Camelot? You're right. Normally such a thing would be unthinkable for us, but we can't afford to ignore what's going on in Norwich. Your valiant efforts did lead to the destruction of the calamity at Norwich. But, the instant the Child of Prophecy left Camelot, Spriggan petitioned the Queen for military aid. He claims that the residents of Norwich now support the Child of Prophecy, and are now traitors to the crown. That little fuck. He's using the Child of Prophecy as an excuse to massacre fairies and take back his land. We only learned about this yesterday from a secret correspondence sent by someone calling himself the Count. Oh, Pepperon, let's go! The Queen's forces will probably arrive at Norwich tonight. I doubt we have more than 2 days to spare. We've already put out a call for comrades across the land to come and back Londinium. As soon as they're here, we'll set out for Norwich. Our goal is to occupy Norwich's gate and take control of the city before Spriggan can have his citizens massacred. Yeah, you get him, Fetty, you get him. Even if they paint us as barbaric invaders for doing so. I don't much like our chances at victory. Norwich's people aren't going to be happy to see us. Most fairies just think of the Round Table Army as a gang of militant humans. I doubt they'll see much difference between the Round Table Army and Spriggan, really. A gang of human militants. I love everything but Barrow. Barrow can eat a family-sized bucket of Kentucky Fried Dicks. Yeah, but in a way, though, if you think about it, Barrow's character design is actually fucking awesome. The fact that they've made him disliked by so many people shows that they've drew him as a real bad guy properly and correctly, right? So that's also another angle you gotta look at. But please, I don't want you all worrying about that. We're the ones who made this call. This isn't your battle to fight. You're here to recover. You'll be safe in Londinium. Not even the Queen's Magecraft can reach you here. Hino. Oberon? You want me to be the one to say it, don't you? I know I'll regret it if I let this chance go. Let's go ring that bell, Artoria. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh man, this is gonna be so rough. We're gonna finally ring our first bell after stalling for like 12 chapters and coming across like 3 bells already. We're actually gonna get started? Alright, I understand. I've made up my mind too. Percival, you haven't once asked for my help. And neither did the people of Londinium. All you've done is encourage me and worry about me. You haven't demanded I save you in return, or anything at all. You've only wished me luck. So, I'm going to do my part, too. I can't ring Norwich's bell by myself. I'm going to need your help. So please, help me. Help me show everyone that the Round Table Army isn't some gang of militant humans, but comrades of the Child of Prophecy who are just as intent on saving Britain as she is. It would be my genuine pleasure, Toria. Thank you. I can't say if this battle of ours will ultimately be for good or for evil, but I can swear upon this land that we will do our best to make you proud. Allow me to fill you in on the makeup of the Round Table Army. We have one company made of about 400 ferries and humans under my command that serves as our main military force. We also have 5 platoons of about 50 soldiers each. 2 of the platoons are led by 2 ferry knights who are part of the Queen's army, Aurelia and Etole. The other 3 are led by human knights, Kenwood, Landon, and Calwas. I'll introduce you to everyone later. We have another 5 squads made up of like-minded comrades, but they're still in training. Their instructor is Secretary Magere, whom you've all met earlier. Londinium is also home to a large number of civilians, as you saw for yourselves. They're the ones who handle the construction, sewing, cooking, smithing, governance, and education. It's a lot of work for only 300 people, but they've all been doing a great job. Next, I should tell you about the city's reconstruction timetable and the amount of resources we'll need to procure each month in order to... Whoa, hold on, Percival. Why don't you just tell me all that nitty-gritty stuff later? Right now, it's probably better if we just focus on the Norwich attack. I mean, see for yourself. How do you sleep sound? I don't know if I might pick that up. Doing her best to listen politely even though she's barely following along. They chose the perfect face expression for that as well. Like the dumbfounded look, but yeah, I'm really trying to understand. See, they hit their limits a while ago. You have to understand, it's only been the 8 of us for a while now. So you really need to ease them into the discussions involving the best use of thousands of personnel, you know? You're right. I'm sorry. I was just so touched by what Lady Etruria said that I didn't realize I was running my mouth. I'm so embarrassed. Oh no, that's okay. I get pretty rambly when I'm happy too. Me as well. Wow, we've all got something in common. Me, Percival, and Etruria. Got something in common. But could you just call me Etruria like you did before? I don't think I'm ready for Lady yet. Of course, Etruria. Alright, let me try this again. Same here too? Ah, nice. We plan on sending half of my company and 3 of our platoons to Norwich, so about 400 soldiers in total. In the meantime, the Count has gathered a group of anti-Queen, well, anti-Spriggan really, MPs and residents in Norwich who are also willing to fight. I'm told they number about 400 as well. So, between ourselves and the Count's forces, we should have about 800 soldiers. That's what we'll have to defeat the troops the Queen sent from Camelot with. And to help you reach the bell tower in Spriggan's castle. 800, huh? Ain't much if you're hoping to take control of both city and Spriggan's castle. Castle? Not to mention we'll be up against fairies. Well, half of our soldiers are human. You're not worried you might be outclassed? No, I'm not. The Round Table army uses weapons and tactics that are optimized for fighting fairies. I have complete faith in our ability to make up for the differences in power. Damn, that's cool. However, Spriggan's Vault Castle, and he calls it, will be too much for us to handle, or as he calls it, will be too much for us to handle. It's an impenetrable iron tower that neither human nor fairy can possibly break through. So I'd like to ask for your help in infiltrating it. Hino, Lord Oberon has told me about your magecraft. He says that you're capable of summoning warriors in battle that can easily defeat an entire platoon. We won't be able to break through the Vault Castle gate by sheer force. Our only hope is for a small team to sneak inside and open it from within. I mean, we might have a couple of anti-fortress, anti-army noble phantasms in our arsenal, mayhaps. Maybe some planet destroyers as well, maybe. It'll be a dangerous mission, but would you be willing to accept it? Nod. Thank you, Hino. With you and Etruria helping, I think we have a real chance at victory. The platoons we have out on patrol in the south right now will be back by evening. Once they arrive, we'll set out for Norwich. Ideally, we should be able to arrive under the cover of night and take control of the city, Spriggan, before Spriggan can react. I hope you don't mind. That'll be leading the charge. I'll be leading the charge once we arrive, Etruria. Not at all. This is your army. You should be giving the orders. Alright, I'll go plan our attack with this new development in mind. The Count was kind enough to enclose a map within his letter. That should help us secure a route inside. Man, Count Pepperon doesn't miss a trick, does he? Good old Pepperon. I expect we'll be leaving in about 3 hours. Until then, take some time to relax. Gotcha. I'm gonna go pay the textile shop an extra visit then. That pile of unused cloth scraps was downright obscene. I know the weavers must be busy, but you could make so many cute clothes for the children with all that. Oh, Happy Trot's amazing. So I'm gonna go help them out and prove just how dependable old Happy Cat can be. Oh, she's so cute. As for me, I consider myself your apprentice now, Percival. So I'd love it if you could give me more lessons on how to improve my lance skills. Of course, though I'm afraid I can only spare the time until the strategy outline comes in. I'm gonna go give the kids at the smithy some pointers. Far as I can tell, this whole city's only got one decent blacksmith and a bunch of apprentices. Guess I better go put in some overtime, since I can't help much with the battle. Is there anything you'd like me to look into, Percival? Yes, I'd like you to see what's happening in Oxford. Woodrow is the most likely of all the clan heads to lose the patients first. So, after Norwich, I'm guessing he'll be our next major threat. I'm inclined to agree, yes. I'll talk to Aurora as well, and see if she can keep him occupied for us. Aurora? But I thought she only has a self-defense force, not an army. Armies are just one of those tools for fighting a war, Da Vinci. You see, Woodrose has some kind of thing for Aurora lately. Oh, he does? So, if the woman he wants so much, hasn't given him the time of day, suddenly wanted to see him. Whoa, that's cold, Oberon, dude. Oberon's one of those characters that keep catching you off guard. He's like, you're so inspired by him. You're so inspired, like, he's like, done all these amazing things and keeps doing these amazing things and, like, you know, started the round table, set up the path for us before we came, like, knowing everything to happen, planned everything, put in so much overtime, done so much work, and then he's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make that wolf guy fall for his woman. Use the womanly charms to seduce him and, like, just, you know, take advantage. He just hits you with these, like, crazy, like, cold lines. He's a cute little scoundrel sometimes, yeah. So all that stuff about him saying, no, I'm not a scoundrel, that's just how I was depicted in the Midsummer's Night Dream, that's nothing like me. Bullshit, Oberon. Bullshit! Whoa, that's cold, Oberon, you little scoundrel. Oh, don't worry, Aurora's a lot more open-minded than you might think. She'll be genuinely happy to show Woodrow some affection. No, wait, as kind as she is, she might actually make Woodrow fall hard for her. I'd better make her understand being too nice to him might lead him on a bit. Oh, there's that cute form again. Alright, I'm gonna fly over to Salisbury. If all goes well, I'll see you again in Norwich. Speedsters out! I was about to say that, Jeeks. Okay, I'm gonna go introduce myself to the Secretary Margaret. What are you going to do, Hino? Arturia? I'm going to take Percival up on his kind offer and take a nap in the room below. It looks like we have a long nighttime march ahead of us, so I need to rest up while I can. Good point. I think I'll do the same. Yo, we're gonna sleep with Arturia? I'm down. Okay then, everyone, please meet back here in 3 hours. Our assault on Norwich begins at sunset. Whew, is that the end of the chapter?